here, there's a new Paparazzi Premier app, and it is a game changer for your business. And they provide lots of amazing video tutorials on how to set up and how to use the app. But then what? How do you integrate it into your Facebook sales? That's what we're gonna run through today. I'm Mandy with Sugar Bling, and I know that Paparazzi Premier is gonna be a powerful tool in your business, and I wanna show you how to use it. Again, you'll want to access the Premier provided tutorials on how to set up your account and how to load in your inventory. Once you have that done, this is an idea of a workflow of how to use Premier with your Facebook sales, whether it be live sales or album sales. So let's get to it. Let's set up a mock Facebook Live. Okay, we scooted out a little bit so that you can see that I have a table in front of me. I like to work with a table in front of me on my lives. It's up to you and your setup, what works best for you. But what I like to do is have my items laid out on the table in the order that I'm going to show them. And I like to have all of the items that are available in a pile with the top one open from its package. So then I do my live and say someone claims a piece, right? And so I have these pieces right under the one that I have been showing. I've been showing this, and I've got a few more available. And so what I will do is I will have a basket with someone's name on it, and when they claim a piece, I'm going to put it into the basket. And so I go through my live in that manner to where people have their name on a basket. Maybe this person wants these earrings, and I've got the baskets lined out, and I'm putting their pieces in. Say I show this necklace as I show them, and so everyone wanted this necklace. I'm gonna put it in all their baskets. Now say that that was it for my live on a Monday, and then on Tuesday I do it again, but I keep the same baskets because I like to have a weekly invoice system. And so on Tuesday I add to their baskets, and maybe we have a new shopper and I put their name on the basket and they grab the bracelet and I put that in there. And maybe I have an album sale on Wednesday and I post pictures, and then I see who claimed those pieces and I go add them to their baskets. Now say I show these on my Monday sale, these heart earrings, but I showed them again in an album later in the week, and Carla here, she wanted the earrings now. And now I'm down to my last pair. I want to put it back in the packaging so it has that Paparazzi barcode on it. So when it's the last pair after you've shown it, you can slide it back into its packaging, because Susie here also wanted a pair of earrings. And so we've got these baskets compiling the customer's pieces throughout the week. Now, how do we integrate this into Premier? Well, at the end of the week, I am going to use Premier to send my invoices. It's important to use Premier to send your invoices if you have loaded your inventory into Premier, because unlike invoicing through a different system, when you invoice through Premier, it automatically removes those items from your inventory, which is great. So what I will do, I'm gonna move these items to show later on different weeks, and say it's Friday and I send invoices on Friday. I will open up the Premier app and create an invoice. Again, there are tutorials on the specifics of how to walk through those things. So you'll go to create an invoice, and then I have these pieces in Carla's basket with their barcodes on them. And so I open up an invoice, start it for Carla, and then you add the pieces to the invoice scanning, and you just use the built-in scanner and the app on your phone. You don't need a separate scanner. And so I would scan this piece in, and this piece in, and this piece in, whether she claimed it from a Monday live or a Wednesday live or an album. I'm scanning those in because I've set them aside for her. And so I've scanned them into the app, and then into the invoice into the app. Once I send that invoice to her, it is open indefinitely until she pays for it, and those pieces have been taken out of my inventory indefinitely. Now, if it's been a few weeks and she hasn't paid for her invoice yet, I could cancel the invoice, and when that happens, these pieces add back into your inventory calculations through the Paparazzi Premier app. If she pays for her invoice, then it'll show as a paid order and you can ship it out at that point. If you are at the point in your sales where you have the Ship Easy hooked up to your Paparazzi Premier, that's great. If you're not quite ready for that, you can ship through anything. And so you see that it's a paid invoice, and maybe you use a service like Pirate Ship to ship her package out. As a heads up, there is a new feature with Paparazzi Premier called Reply to Buy. Reply to Buy is another way to use Facebook with your Paparazzi Premier, and it auto adds pieces to someone's cart on your Paparazzi Premier website according to what they claim during your Facebook Live. This system that I am showing you is not using Reply to Buy. It is using a week-long system as you compile a basket for your customers. And with the basket system, you will send them an invoice each week or each time that you have a live, depending on how you like to run your business. But it's based on sending invoices, not based on the new Reply to Buy feature. I know that was really quick, but I just wanted to show an example of kind of behind the scenes or logistics of using the Paparazzi Premier app through your sales on Facebook. So when you're doing lives and you're doing albums, even pre-claims, you'll add those pieces to people's baskets, and then whenever is your invoicing day, you'll create the invoice using the pieces that you have set aside for them by scanning them in through the Paparazzi Premier app. Another option is to invoice after each sale that you have. You could create the invoice to them, and then you could add to that created invoice throughout the week. Now, this is just one way that you can use the Paparazzi Premier app in your Facebook Live sales. It's different for everyone, and so you might find a workflow that's slightly different. Find whatever works best for you and your business. You might need to tweak things here or there as you have trial and errors, as you're exploring these new methods and these new tools for your business, but it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be amazing. I love that it tracks your inventory for you, so you know what you have on hand. It also creates an online store, which is an amazing perk of the Paparazzi Premier. Remember, I'm Mandy with Sugar Bee Bling. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube for lots of short, quick tutorials that may be helpful for you and your business. And you can also find me on social media on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for Sugar Bee Bling.